Esports. Number 3 of MENA versus number 2 of EU. MENA rallying and showing the world just how good they are. Here's another opportunity to show them again, folks. Let's play some Rocket League.
ROC Esports took advantage of their last chance out of MENA. They've made it into the main event, and their reward is the mighty Dignitas. They're going to have their hands full with this MENA squad, though. Game 1 brought to you by Progressive as Dig plays their 160th game of the year.
Yeah, but it's the first game here at the World Championship, and we'll need to see how they're looking. They've had time to see what ROC Esports can bring to the table, and they've had time to adapt. Already you're seeing a little bit of demos in the back end as Twiz is taking Jorius out of the play. But that being said, things could shift here on a moment's notice. What are Dignitas going to show us here in the opener?
Ghazi single-handedly beating 2 on that play, but could not get past the last defender. Now Stizzy in front, but Jorius peeled off to the side. Now Twiz, met by apparently Jack. Back and forth the squads go here. This ROC squad only conceded 5 goals yesterday in the play-in, but they've conceded 1 here in the first minute. It's Jorius getting it started for Dignitas.
Abdullah, the touch just gets away from Stizzy right on top of it. Great read on the play. Gets it off the backboard, and then Jorius able to bank in the first goal here of the series. Dignitas, even without being able to play on stage, they're warmed up and ready to go.
Ghazi again trying to go to work. They're going to have to rely on a lot more than Ghazi to create everything as Stizzy got the demo, and apparently Jack doubles the scoreline for Dig.
Back to back here. Great demo from Jack, though, to set himself up. Able to just clean the runway, had a little help in the net there, and then, of course, Jack able to bank the shot even on low boost.
Ghazi was brilliant and already showed flashes of it early on here, but it is all Dignitas in the opening game. Ghazi now around the corner, trying to create again. Being well contained, that one's high and wide. Jorius to collect it, no free rebounds for ROC Esports. Got a demo at the back though. Ghazi over Jack. Does he have help? Twiz is there, but so is Stizzy. And Dignitas and ROC packing again.
And now Dignitas just has to kind of keep up this play here. You're looking to see a little bit more from ROC, but right now the physicality from Dig has been making things a bit awkward, as well as the speed here. Dignitas has been so good at just getting to the ball first. Ghazi finally able to climb up the ladder, but only a matter of time until he gets bumped off the play. Dig are not making this easy.
Plenty of demos to go around here, more for Dignitas, and it's opened up a 2-goal lead for them. Jory is there on the near side, and he'll get this back out to midfield. Abdullah couldn't take him out in time, and Dignitas just a little bit faster than anything ROC Esports faced yesterday.
Yeah, you can tell, you can see the kind of difference of pacing here, and ROC just kind of caught off guard in the opening minutes of this game. Jorius, great catch, has the flip, will stay on top of this, double flip reset, puts that one almost on target. It'll get sent away now. Ghazi will try to bring this up. He gets a bump. Twiz looking to follow. Twiz trying to get the flip, and it was denied by Stizzy right at the goal line.
And good reflex there by Jack, not just driving into that and putting that into his own net. Double there from Ghazi. Still doesn't get to a scoring position. And Abdullah and Ghazi get tangled up in their own corner. That could be disastrous. Jack is there. Jory is in the air now. Demo again from Jack at the back, and the ground pinch denied by Abdullah.
Good read on that, though, from Jorius. You know, seeing a little bit of a lane, wants to take advantage of it. But it's still all Dignitas pressure. They've been able to beat the ball so well here in the midfield, cut off ROC Esports whenever they're trying to move up. They've limited their shot opportunities as well. They are just dictating the pace of the field right now.
An excellent game plan out of Dignitas. Not letting ROC create anything. Not letting them even get set on either half of the field. Ghazi demoed in front. Stizzy the easy save against Abdullah. Down to about 90 seconds now, and Dignitas with more slow, methodical possession, keeping ROC at bay. They're all pinned deep in their own territory. Another shot coming through from Jack, and they've just worn down ROC Esports to the tune of 3 goals.
Yeah, worn down is exactly the right sentiment there, too. Ghazi picks up the save, but it just gets sent straight to Jack. No one able to make contact. I think Abdullah and Twiz right now are just shy of 110 points apiece. So it's been really tough for them to generate anything offensively and defensively. A lot of the game they've been spent trying to make the most out of just winning that midfield from Dignitas, and they've got nothing to show for it. Approaching the final minute here of game 1, Dignitas up 3-0. Just such a dominant start for them.
Twiz trying to get anything going at all here. Ghazi now off his 9 assists yesterday. He's been stymied. Been able to get through 2 defenders at any given time as Ghazi races back to make the save here with 45 seconds left. Just can't beat the 3rd defender and forced to play a lot of defense of his own. They all have been on this ROC side. Apparently Jack will sky it up. Coming up on 30 seconds. Got to score now to give yourself any kind of hope at all of making a dent in this scoreline. And it is not going to happen. Jack will flick it away. And even this one swatted out by Jorius down to 20 seconds, and the victory lap can commence.
Still, ROC looking for something before regulation ends. Tried to give that to Ghazi. Ghazi couldn't connect. ROC Esports, this is not the play-in stage anymore. And Dignitas are going to remind you who you are going up against here at the World Championship.
Give apparently Jack a hat trick in game 1. Message sent. As we'll play out the final 4 seconds as little more than a formality. Digi approved. 4-0 the scoreline for Dignitas as they've given ROC Esports a lot to think about after a dominant play-in performance. You're not in the play-in anymore. Everybody else did in the play-in.
Exactly. Now, chance here for a bit of an adjustment. Let's take a look at game 2 between Dignitas and ROC, because ROC still scoreless here in the series, but again, they've got a couple games to go to change that.
Here's Jorius aiming at the backboard. Twiz will have it away, but just watch the follow-ups from a team like Dignitas. It's the double commit though on the offensive corner, so Jorius got to race back. He's awkward with low boost, able to grab a pad in the corner, and they've got away with it, but a rare miscue on the attack from Dignitas early in game 2.
Light touch from Jax, got to use all his boost to get there just to make sure that that doesn't go the completely wrong way. You see Twiz looking for a demo, Ghazi playing it high. Good on Jack though, he recognized that once he gave the ball to, I think it was Twizzy initially, they need to get back in time, and he was able to get there to recover. It could have been a dangerous play, could have been ROC's first goal.
Looking for more is apparently Jack after a hat trick in game 1. Not this time as he'll rotate out, and now Stizzy has the honor of watching the ball go behind him. Now apparently Jack try again. We're seeing a lot more resilience out of ROC on the attack now. Gonna have to get a little more creative. And it was their 50 game yesterday, not just the fact that they won so many of them, but that they controlled so many of their challenges. They're able to read and react so quickly, but not this time. Apparently Jack first on the scene. Give him a 4th goal here in this series.
Oh, but look at the pass from Joris, what a pinch! And then Jack right there banking the shot. That's an amazing pass from Joris. And now Dignitas back in the lead.
Jorius with his 99th career assist on LAN. Would have been cooler if that was his 100th, but maybe he still got something up his sleeves. Dizzy out to Jack. Jorius lurking. Maybe looking to score here and sit just off the back wall, and more possession out of Dignitas. So they'll try to wear down ROC again. Stizzy got it in a scoring spot for the moment. There's Jack again, and it's saved. No, it's a cross. Apparently Jack strikes again.
I mean, but look at Stizzy, he's just having fun there. Just the way he's able to move around the ball. Somebody brings the ball from your own back wall all the way around and still pops it up mid, and Jack's still there in time. Look at him, he's got the smile on his face. He knows what he just did.
On Stizzy barreling through. Could he get one more? No, Ghazi recovers quickly enough. Jorius. Just a matter of when, not if, in this series. He helps out on yet another. Stizzy going to work. It's been all Dignitas so far in this series. Jax let that one go by him, though. Able to recover, get back. Doesn't have much in support. Stizzy waiting at the midfield line, and then Jory's got a little impatient, just a little indecisiveness, it looked like. Could it cost him a goal? Gazi trying to stay low, and Stizzy is right there to deny any follow-up.
I mean, as comfortable as Dignitas look right now, they could have given that one up. I mean, everybody looks really solid on the ball. Oh, but they let that one get through. What a play. Gazi to Twiz back to Gazi. I like this as well, just reading where Twiz is. Beautiful work there.
Love that from Gazi, too, getting down to the ground as quickly as he could. Time is everything, and it works out perfectly for ROC. Back within one. Their long-awaited first goal of the series. Can they capitalize on it, though? This goes all the way to the corner, and Jorias can turn on it. It was a little awkward coming around the boards. And Stizzy up so quickly. And you have to be against ROC. As comfortable as you could get, Daz, after game one, and a dominant win that it was for Dignitas, you still know what this team is capable of if you have any laps at all.
Yeah, not able to slow things down for Dignitas. ROC, smart reminder there, and they almost got another one. Jorius, great positioning there. Stizzy drops it down. Here's Jack. Plays it off to the sidewall. Even though he's low boost, able to force Twiz back, and this just gets Jorius and Stizzy time to get their positioning together. Now they're forcing Abdullah to bring it up high, use a lot of boost there to play it into the corner. Gazi, the shot's not gonna be good enough. That's a good bump. Jack trying to apply the pressure. Abdullah, no boost in demo, but the ball not netward yet. Stizzy with the double, but it's blocked by Twiz.
That is big man defending from Abdullah as well. Only hope there for ROC to keep this within reach. With all of Dignitas starting to break out. Jorius, he'll take a shot, and that one's saved away. Twiz to the rescue this time. Now we go to the final minute. ROC's gonna try to work quickly. This is their specialty. Gazi couldn't stay with it. Jorius now trying to play away from Abdullah, and he will. Going right at Twiz, right at Gazi. Forced it through, and it's 3-1.
Big man Jorius, look at this. Great initial flip, gets a touch, gets the other flip and says, hello, dunk, right in your net.
Woof. 3-1 now with 47 seconds. ROC looked like they'd been building and building to a nearly inevitable equalizer. And now the task gets even taller. Demo in the net. Abdullah's got to get around on this, and he can't. And nobody else is home. Dignitas will clear the zone. And closing in now on triple match point. Our dig, unless we've got some last-second heroics, they've got to be massive for ROC Esports. Gazi thought about going, realized he couldn't. Otherwise, that was a great ball played out to the middle. But instead, it's all Dignitas on possession. And time is just about going to run out here on ROC Esports. Signs of life here, Daz, in game 2 at Forbidden Temple. But Dignitas seals the deal. In game 2, they've got 3 shots at advancing along the top here in the group.
Yeah, they do. Meanwhile, ROC here.
Game 1, but rather easily dealt with by Dignitas. So now we go to game 3. We're capable of handling this just fine, Callum, as we are underway now. Dignitas, a chance to close out ROC.
Now they've gotten it on match point. They just got to close it out. Jory's trying to lead the charge there. It's a good touch there from Abdullah. ROC, though, really got to kind of pick up the pace. They're starting to. You're seeing a little bit signs here and there. And they've got good ideas when they're on the ball, but you get a little bit of that happening every once in a while. Just great chance for a shot. Dignitas saves it out, and then they bring it all the way back to your side.
Well, Stizzy did well to force that central off the 50. Stizzy again, back onto it. Dive bomb down. He can stay with this play. Had it at least scoreable, but everybody stayed back, realizing they didn't have ROC beaten. And Dignitas can afford to be very patient. Keep possession. Have all the confidence in the world that they are the better team. Just keep the pressure on. Eventually, the dam will break. Stizzy against Gazi, and Gazi to the rescue.
The ball got a little bit away from Stizzy. Jack, I see what he wanted. He wanted to flip there, couldn't get it. Now a little bit of pressure coming out from Dignitas, but they really just have to kind of keep their play. They've got the speed, they've got the consistency, and they can wait until they get an unforced error from ROC here. But ROC, if they continue to play kind of how they are with just fighting and bringing the ball upfield, they could have a chance to turn it around. Scoreless so far here in game 3. As Dignitas still looking to close this one out, not able to find the back of the net just yet.
Gazi just let the attacker go by. Oh, apparently Jack, quick turn, Stizzy off the bar. Jorius, follow. Oh, he's looking for Stizzy. No redirect at point blank. Can Jack force it? Oh no, it's saved away by Abdullah. ROC standing on their collective heads here, keeping Dignitas out of their net. And they've gone longer and longer before conceding that opening goal, trying to change the tide of this series, Daz. Now they can finally get on the offensive end, but for how long?
Yeah, the offense doesn't really last too long. They get the ball upfield for about 5 seconds, and then it comes back the other way, trying to get that sustained pressure. Is this where it starts? I mean, Jack, this ball's going to be pretty far away from him, so Twiz gets a chance for a solo, but that first touch, he had to use so much boost to catch up to the ball. The shot, though, from Abdullah, it's good! Top left corner, and we got a goal here from ROC. They take the lead.
ROC's leading scorer from the LCQ and from the play-ins finally gets on the board, and ROC has its first lead of this series.
Now they just got to hold on to it. Kickoff, Twiz. Okay, a little bit of hesitation there. Didn't know if he was going to leave that one and go for the boost, but he plays the ball instead, tries to send it off to the side. The Dignitas are going to start increasing the pace of play. George looking for the double. Oh, the double almost on. Jack, oh, close there for the follow, but just not enough.
That previous possession set up by great infield pass at midfield, and you wonder if ROC can continue to replicate that success. They lived off of winning the midfield game, but what a pass to Stizzy! Under the bar! Apparently Jack with his first helper.
Great read here from Jack, knowing that he can turn and just bang this towards mid. You can see ROC all kind of sitting on that right side of the field. Once they recognized Jack was throwing a pass out, they had to correct so quickly they couldn't stop Stizzy in time.
And make that Stizzy's first goal of this series to go with his 3 assists. Everybody shoots, everybody scores for Dignitas. Jorius got it down in front, but Gazi's right there with it. Jack not diving in. This goes at least netward adjacent. Twiz with Abdullah running underneath, still swatted away by Jorius, and ROC have to retreat and reset very quickly. Gazi, full tank, and that's gonna get around Jack. Does he have any more help? Not necessarily. Abdullah will try. Off the bar, down and away.
Oh, Twiz just playing off the backboard. Gazi side flips too. Can't stay with the ball. Now we'll just try to pop it up. They want to keep the pressure here. This is the most sustained pressure we've seen from ROC. A lot of times they'll give up the space and let Dignitas move downfield. They're realizing how dangerous that is now, looking to kind of clean things up here as we approach that final minute. But Dignitas still hunting, still looking for a way in. That's to Jorius. Jorius, great redirect. Stizzy, no, just not enough. Can he get this mid? He's trying to for Jack, and Jack puts it on, but it's too slow.
Every game's gotten closer and closer. Might we have overtime here at DFH? It's Stizzy controlling, Abdullah waiting, and apparently Jack coming in to swat that ball away. Only as far as Abdullah. Now Jorius, after one demo by Jack, Twiz in a real awkward spot, just hands it off to Jorius, and the pressure too much for ROC again.
Yeah, Twiz trying to see if he can catch that and send it more towards the right side of his field, and just drops it right in front of Dignitas. That's an unfortunate one. ROC now 35 seconds. The time's against them. They gotta get going here, otherwise Dignitas have the series in their hands.
Somewhere First Killer's letting out a sigh of relief. All right, it's not just me. Jorius wins this one cleanly, adds another, and that's gonna be the dagger here in game 3.
I mean, this is just what happens when you give him a little bit. Jorius now, big goal here. Probably the one that could cement it at this point. 27 seconds. We would need to see something from ROC quickly, but Dignitas this whole series have not looked too weak. You probably argue that this game has been the weakest they've looked so far this series, and even now, they're in the lead by 2.
Oh, and the save by apparently Jack will slam the door shut. Looked like they had something brewing, did ROC. They've been close, but not close enough. Apparently, Jack, how fitting. He's on the ball at the end with his 5 goals. Jorias sits on 99 assists for his career. They might not add one more here. Doesn't matter if they do. Dignitas are through along the top, and ROC Esports.
That's right, I'm down here with Jorias, as per usual. We're always usually hanging out in the group stage here. How you guys feeling? Does it look like you're kind of trudging along, maybe not full steam yet?
Yeah, I mean, it was a good win, of course, 3-0. I think we're still, like you can see our face, we're still a little hesitant as well. Like, I think we came into the series, all 3 of us. My last Worlds, I didn't even make out of Wildcard. Stizzy's first Worlds. Jack's last Worlds, I think he went 1-3 last year, and he lost to... So we're all kind of nervous, I guess.
Okay, yeah, it's Worlds. I'd be nervous too.
Yeah, Worlds. But I think like this win, it's kind of similar as our win against Secret in Rally, which was my first playoff win. It kind of like loosens the reins a little bit. We know like we're not gonna choke, go out top 16 again. So yeah, I think the nervousness will leave our faces now.
Yeah.
We're gonna be feeling good.
You've got a foundation there that you guys can say, okay, well, we can be confident in where we sit. Now let's just go up from there. Looking at your opponents in ROC, obviously we know there's been some difficulties with some MENA teams for you guys. Was that at the back of your mind, maybe, that if these guys play that same way, it could be trouble? And did they?
I think we were pretty confident, to be honest, against ROC. They're great players. They're great mechanically.
Of course.
In my opinion, they don't have that structure that Falcons has already. I think, especially Ghazi and Abdullah and Twist is also really solid. Their mechanics are out of this world.
Of course,
like,
the whole region is crazy.
But you, like, immediately when you're playing them as us, we've been trying to play a certain way for 7 months now. It's for them, there's basically no chance.
Right.
I hate to say it, yeah, it's just tough for them. They have the mechanics. They've just been a team for like a little bit now, so I think they did a really good job.
Yeah, oh, I think they did too. I mean, they definitely kept you guys looking serious and locked in the whole time, which is a statement for sure, considering you guys are one of the favorites in the tournament. Now, I guess for you guys, what's the conversation afterwards? You said you got one out of the way, you can loosen up. How do you make sure that you actually do loosen up? Because it's easy to say that and not follow through.
Yeah, we didn't have anything particularly in Rally that we did. I think it's just on a personal level, like that heavy feeling in your heart needs to kind of go.
Yeah.
It's on you to believe in yourself now. Yeah, it's on yourself.
Well, it looks like hopefully you guys should believe in yourself after a win. I know a lot of the fans are going to be believing you guys as well. I know the Dignitas watch party was also on too, so hopefully you guys can keep it going for them. Anyways, thanks for joining us. But we have so much more Rocket League to go throughout the rest of the day. Groups has only just begun. Stay tuned.